Imagine standing on the edge of a vast forest, the sunlight filtering through ancient trees, the air thick with the scent of earth and possibility. You reach out, but the path forward seems shrouded in mist. Now, what if I told you that the ultimate spiritual key to transforming your practical life is hidden not in some distant temple or secret scroll, but within the very fabric of your daily experience? That within your routines, your moments of doubt and clarity, lies a power so profound it can reshape your mind, your habits, your very being. The paradox is this: the deepest spiritual truths are not distant or mystical alone, they are practical, accessible, and waiting for you to uncover with intention. Anxiety, distraction, and the restless pulse of modern life pull us away from our core. Yet, by embracing a certain sacred approach, you can turn this chaos into clarity. History whispers to us through the ages about individuals who attained remarkable spiritual transformation. However, few realized that their path was deeply grounded in practical steps, discipline, awareness, and a kind of mental geometry that ordered their inner world. These masters weren't just dreamers. They were architects of the self, building from raw human material into shining examples of consciousness. Their methods were simple but rigorous daily habits aimed at tuning the mind like a musical instrument. Exercises of focus and stillness that recalibrated perception beyond noise and illusion. Feeling overwhelmed in your personal growth journey is common. The flood of advice, woo, and quick fixes often leads to frustration. This is where the ultimate spiritual insight steps in, reshaping your practice from scattered effort into coherent progression. Let us zoom out and see the bigger picture. For thousands of years, spiritual traditions across cultures have silently agreed on some core principles. Breath as the bridge between body and mind. Attention as the currency of consciousness. Ritual as the container for transformation. These ideas span continents and epochs, from the yogis of India to the mystics of the Mediterranean. From Zen monks watching a single drop of water fall to the desert saints embracing silence. Modern neuroscience now echoes these ancient insights. Studies show how meditation literally rewires brain networks related to attention and emotional regulation. The spiritual is not mysticism divorced from science. It is, in fact, human potential realized. Yet, here lies the glitch, the mystery that doesn't quite add up. In most self-help and spiritual communities, we separate the spiritual from the practical, imagining a giant chasm between enlightenment and everyday life. We either chase elusive states of bliss or settle for mundane routines, rarely seeing how both can coexist and feed each other. Worse, the tools we rely on often dilute the original power of these teachings. Breathing exercises become mechanical. Mindfulness turns into distraction, and discipline is seen as punishment rather than liberation. This paradox creates confusion and burnout. SFX, echoing_wind. The question then becomes, how do we restore that lost link? How do we transform spirituality from abstract idealism into a vehicle for genuine, lasting self-development? The answer lies in the ultimate spiritual practice, one that you already possess, yet may have overlooked. It is the practice of conscious integration, the deliberate, disciplined weaving of spiritual awareness into every act, every thought, every moment. Instead of chasing transcendence as a destination apart from life, you cultivate it within life itself. This is not magic. It's disciplined consciousness, a technology of the mind refined over millennia. Imagine your mind as a geometric pattern, each thought, each emotion, a facet in a crystal. When these facets align through focus and intention, the crystal shines. When scattered, it dims. Conscious integration means mastering three foundational pillars: presence, intention, and embodiment. Presence is more than just paying attention. It's the deep anchor of awareness that grounds you in the now, in whatever you are doing. Intention is the guiding star, the clear compass that aligns your actions with your deepest values and purpose. Embodiment is the practice of bringing spiritual insight into your body, the way you move, breathe, speak, and react to life as challenges. Together, these form a feedback loop, continuously refining one another. Practically, this means starting small. Begin by grounding yourself each day in your breath, not as a distant ritual, but as a moment of calibration. A reset aligns your internal compass. Next, clarify your intention for the day. What kind of energy do you want to bring? What quality of consciousness do you wish to cultivate? Then, carry that awareness into simple activities: washing dishes, walking, listening. Ask yourself, am I fully here? Am I aligned? Where is my attention drifting? Discipline here is your ally, not your enemy. Spiritual discipline is the art of saying no to distraction and yes to focus. It's about building a daily practice that is both rigorous and flexible. Rigorous in commitment, but flexible in adapting to life as flow without judgment. This balances effort with ease, a dance as old as human evolution. SFX, heartbeat_soft, 3 over time. This integration leads to profound shifts. You find your emotional responses soften, your ability to concentrate deepens, and your intuition sharpens. The restless voice of anxiety begins to quiet. You become a steady presence, a beacon of calm in the storm of life. Your practical actions, work, relationships, creativity start to reflect a deeper intelligence. You no longer chase transformation, you embody it. This is the ultimate spiritual transformation because it centers on self-mastery, not through force, but through understanding. You reclaim your energy, your attention, and your power. You realize that spirituality is not a place you arrive at, but a way you walk moment by moment with courage and clarity. So, here's the real challenge. Are you willing to stop looking outside yourself for magic? Will you embrace the quiet power of discipline, presence, and intention? Will you commit to the slow, steady work of integrating spirituality into every corner of your life, transforming the mundane into the sacred? This is an invitation not to a quick fix, but to a lifelong journey. You're not alone on this path. There's a growing tribe of seekers who choose depth over distraction, presence over panic, wisdom over noise. They do not promise to erase life's difficulties, but to transform how they meet them with grace and grounded power. SFX, soft_chime. To join this tribe, not by subscribing to empty promises, but by embodying a higher standard of self-development. Start today by simply breathing with awareness, setting clear intentions, and bringing your full self to the moment. This is where transformation begins. This is where true spirituality lives. Your practical spirituality is waiting. The ultimate spiritual tool is within you. Use it well. Now let us delve deeper into how this integration unfolds in everyday moments. One of the most overlooked but powerful tools in practical spirituality is your relationship with time. Time is often experienced as an enemy, a relentless force, pushing us toward deadlines, overwhelming schedules, and endless to-do lists. Yet, spiritual masters throughout history reveal time as a precious ally, a sacred rhythm to be danced with, not fought against. By transforming your perception of time from pressure to presence, you open a gateway to profound self-development. Instead of rushing through tasks, you learn to inhabit them fully, investing your attention as an energetic offering. When you pause and allow yourself to truly experience each moment, you align with a natural flow that eases anxiety and sharpens focus. Imagine approaching your morning routine not as a frantic checklist, but as a deliberate ceremony, a series of small, mindful practices that awaken body and mind. Feel the water on your skin as you wash your face. Notice the flavors and textures in your breakfast. Listen fully to the sounds that surround you. This is not trivial. It is the training ground for presence. From here, the practical spirituality you carry is no longer fragmented but coherent, flowing from moment to moment with intention. Another transformational practice is the intentional use of silence. In a world buzzing with constant noise, silence may seem like an uncomfortable void, a space where our restless thoughts multiply. Yet, silence is the canvas on which clarity is painted. It is in the stillness between words, between thoughts, that the inner teacher speaks. Carving moments of silence into your day trains your nervous system to reset, clears the clutter of mental chatter, and awakens a subtle awareness. You may begin by simply sitting quietly for a few minutes, observing your breath or the sensations in your body. Over time, these moments become pockets of energetic replenishment, strengthening your resilience against external stress. Sacred geometry teaches us that structure is freedom, an idea that may feel counterintuitive. Discipline is often misunderstood as confinement, but when practiced skillfully, it creates a framework within which creativity and freedom flourish. This is essential in spiritual self-development. Without structure, intentions falter and efforts dissipate. Creating simple yet powerful daily rituals anchors your practice. These rituals might involve journaling your intentions, a brief meditation focused on gratitude, or movement practices that connect breath and body. The key is consistency, coupled with openness, routines that support but do not imprison you. Discipline becomes a form of self-respect, a way of honoring your path. It teaches patience and nurtures trust in yourself, even when immediate results aren't visible. Growth is often invisible, like roots extending underground before a tree blossoms. This invisible work, sustained with quiet determination, is the ultimate spiritual alchemy. SFX, soft_rain. 3. Now let S focus on the internal dialogue, the voice you carry within. Often it is harsh, critical, filled with doubt. Spiritual transformation invites you to become aware of this inner conversation, to gently shift it from self-sabotage to self-kindness. Try this. When a negative thought arises, pause. Name it without judgment. Then, speak back with compassion and clarity. Replace "I can't do this" with "I am learning and growing." This practice rewires your mind, fostering emotional balance and strengthening self-belief. Self-development tied with spiritual depth means embracing the messiness of growth. Your shadow, the parts you deny or resist, is not an enemy, but a teacher. Bringing light to your fears, insecurities, and old patterns dissolves their power. This doesn't happen overnight. It requires courage and honesty, the kind that roots you no longer in illusion, but in authentic presence. Consider your breath as both metaphor and medicine. Breath is the thread stitching your inner world to the outer. When consciously regulated, it soothes the nervous system, clears mental fog, and expands your emotional capacity. The ancient practice of pranayama, or controlled breathing, is actually a daily tool for modern life. In moments of overwhelm or stress, pause and take a few deep, deliberate breaths. Feel the cool air enter your nostrils, the rise of your chest, the gentle expansion of your belly. Then exhale slowly, imagining tension leaving the body. This simple act reconnects you to the present moment, aligning body and mind. SFX, deep_within. So you can also explore breath cycles. Inhale, counting to 4, hold for 4, exhale for 4. These rhythms recalibrate your energy and calm the mental chatter. Over weeks, these practices accumulate, transforming your baseline state from reactive to responsive. Practical spirituality is not about perfection. It is about presence and persistence. Accept where you are each day and gently move toward where you want to be. Transformation is a spiral, not a straight line. You circle back with new insights, deepening your understanding and capacity. Another essential tip is integrating gratitude not as a fleeting thought, but as a foundation of daily awareness. Gratitude reshapes neural pathways, encouraging the brain to focus on abundance rather than lack. At the start or end of your day, reflect on things you're grateful for. It might be the warmth of sunlight, the kindness of a stranger, or your breath supporting your life. This practice opens your heart and shifts perspective. Life as challenges begin to feel less like obstacles and more like invitations for growth. Now, let's talk about energy management, a crucial facet of practical spirituality often ignored. Energy is your vital currency. How you spend it, recharge it, and protect it shapes your entire experience. Notice where your energy goes during the day. Are you drained by certain people, activities, or thoughts? Set gentle boundaries to preserve your vitality. Incorporate practices that nourish you. Nature walks, creative expression, or moments of silence. The wisdom of the ancients reminds us to move with life's natural rhythms. Your energy peaks and valleys throughout the day are signals, not flaws. Honor them by working with your body's cycles rather than against them. In this way, spiritual practice becomes a lived experience, not confined to meditation cushions or sacred spaces, but woven into the fabric of your daily life. You become a conscious steward of your mind, body, and spirit. SFX, forest_birds. 3. Finally, remember that ultimate spiritual growth requires community. Humans are wired for connection. The tribe you choose shapes your journey. Surround yourself with people who inspire, challenge, and hold space for your authentic self. Seek out those who practice integrity, courage, and vulnerability. Together, you can share wisdom, hold accountability, and celebrate transformation. This collective support strengthens the individual's resolve and enriches spiritual exploration. In summary, ultimate spiritual transformation is about reclaiming your power through conscious integration of presence, intention, discipline, and embodiment. It invites you to transform time into a friend, silence into a teacher, and breath into medicine. It encourages kindness toward your inner dialogue and embraces the shadow as a source of wisdom. It calls for deep gratitude, careful energy management, and the support of a like-minded tribe. Creating a daily practice grounded in these principles doesn't require drastic life changes. It asks for gentle yet persistent effort. Over time, these small, consistent steps build a new way of being, a practical spirituality that empowers, heals, and transforms. So, are you ready to walk this path with courage and clarity? To move beyond competing distractions and surface promises? To embrace the slow, steady work of self-mastery rooted in ancient wisdom and modern understanding? Your journey begins now. Take a breath, set your intention, and carry it into the moment. This is your ultimate spiritual invitation. SFX, gentle_wind. 2-step forward with confidence. Your practical spirituality awaits. The transformation you seek is within reach.